Hey guys, sorry about that long wait. I was doing something. This is Dishonored. We just beat Dishonored story, main story. We're not gonna do the Dunwall City trial, so that just seems like a challenge mode. So we're gonna do Dishonored, the Knife of Dunwall next. So, hmm. I'm gonna know this. There's no way I'm doing veteran. None like her. You can't forget what you've done. Killing your best friend, but killing your bodyguard, and your killer, Emily Civil Region haunts you.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the high-born blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Rapidly from place to place unnoticed. There's as well as a horizontal and the aim of the lights just to climb over them. Have a freeze if you will stop moving while you can. Even with jump, give you time to plan escape from its perform. Beats from changing direction in air. Hold L2 to target while targeting a specialist marker in case that you when you end up. Use time with includes movement controls including X. Ja, das ist immer gut.
Dowd. My old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
So Run Bundry Rothwild is a ruthless businessman who owns a slaughterhouse and a fleet of whaling ships, including a ship called the Dila. Infiltrate the Rocksport slaughterhouse and find out what's his name.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Oh, an ally. Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah that hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
As Dodd, you use your Nickel Spies equipment merchants to purchase equipment and reason for each mission. You can also pay facial favors. These favors seem very effects in missions, such as access to equipment, patches, or revealing secrets.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
Get off the property. We'll lock you up.
You have to...
Guards, me! Get behind you! Assassin, help! Mine! Got you now! Done! Take out his legs! Take it! There you are. Clear the line. Guards, to me.
What's up here first? We need to rid the sewer rat of the station. You should make sure you get the crate upon mate aside between late symptom for rat poison. After it is poisoned, take it down to the dock so we can get to the sewers below. Except the other one. Under reports of treasuries banned by the Rushwood Shore Trade Council. It was known as Basadi, created a series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. When he is gifted, his views are nonsense and a threat to the economy underpinning the empire. When enslavement on the breeding of husband whales versus hunted the beast in the wild after a natural and free life cycle. Pachati offers no solutions, for those were massive and violent creatures that might be bastard. 2. The solution limits and destruction of social bonds between ward members, plus Pachati actually used the term families. 3. Harmony, drivel of the atheistic wonder if and of what is in reality a great and terrible ocean that ever thought threatens to swallow us. The arguments of the natural nature of the brutes. The notion refuted the seamen who returned to the shore wide-eyed with tales of wonder savory. For interruption here, Makati is in the weakest footing, issuing the feverish warning against the replacement of for natural beasts from the native environments. God damn it.
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to give me.
Okay, you got it. Firing! Stand clear! Firing!
Hey, where you're welcome. Are you kidding me?
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up. I need some help there. Firing! Stand clear!
I know I didn't kill him or not.
Go on. Get up. I'll lock you up. All right. Someone get. Clear the line. Someone get over here. He is to be captured or killed on sight. We have the full compliance of the...
So let's continue with what they call in the Arc Mine. I began to work with the idle curiosity. Waking from a nap in the middle of the afternoon during the month of Cans, I wonder whether it's be possible to separate a flat disc filled with fine oil from the array of very short striking rods with such time as sufficient weight to apply to the upper side of the device. After turning to pragmatic considerations, I imagine the Arc Mine might be used to incinerate some unfortunate member of enemy forces approaching, say, a mysterious encampment. After the early tests of lifestocks proved successful, I requested a large, live human subjects already scheduled for execution for crimes that they were, I assure you, most dire. Burroughs was more than happy to comply, assuming they could witness this demonstration. He brought the prisoner from Cobridge, someone named Vaughn. I believe when we turned him loose in the test area, Echo had stumbled upon the tilt retrieving the device. Burroughs was also most pleased, not only because the Arc Mine's effectiveness is a lethal deterrent, but also became a potential psychological impacts on enemy forces. Further, it left no gore or other mess, and Burroughs the strongest supporter of anything clean and tidy. It was terrifying with nothing left to wipe up. Those were the erratic words. I left my notes much to myself, I assume, and depict the project again, because there might be a way to produce a version of the Arc Mine that's entirely harmless, simply rendering the subject unconscious. Much more testing is required.
And the city watch.
A letter is selected from a book of members of City Watch assigned to the Brookhaven River. Dearest Rookford, your latest writing brought me a mix of sadness and delight. I was sorry to hear the passing of our friend Cochran from Morley, undoubtedly a good man and worthy ally of a work to the City Watch in Dunwall. I knew that the river patrol is a difficult assignment, especially during these times, but it is important work. So given all that you've told me, I can only assume Cochran was brave enough, brave as you are, my younger brother. It saddens me that the vile organization of Dead Isles even exists outside the realm of those graphic novels we read as school children. That you and your men have faced them out of the waters of Brookhaven is just terrifying. Boats must be checked. I know, but if you should be alarmed when sharing some Trivian infiltrator to carrying the correct taxpayers' papers, I would never forgive this new Lord Legion of flurry of laws. You talked to a venturer and you signed on, and danger seems to cite you, but you'd forgive me if I hope to see your power transferred further west. Near Coldwind's Bridge, where the military's presence is stronger, and smuggling gangs fly their wicked trade. I've gathered this much from the newspapers, but perhaps there's nowhere safe in Dunwall right now, certainly not along the river. It pains me to imagine the crew at the checkpoints near the patrol being so short-handed. My mind reels on the thought of having anything else to betray for priority over my brother's life. I tell you, I wouldn't give you a charge of allocking the security details. You have 100 men at your call, but I know that's impractical. Please write again when you can. All of us look forward to your words, and I often shared them after dinner with our friends and those visiting here in Driscoll. May your last letter bring news of eradication of imprisonment of Lizzie of the Stride and her cursed dead eagles. Stay safe and remember, as always, your prisoner Paulo. The book blueprints to unlock new book grades and equipment stored in the next mission. Listen nearby and anywhere and figure they will deliver to charge, reducing Charlie Dash. Mr. Rockwild, I have great admiration for those who use of the space in your holds in advance in my studies. All of them will be in your debt for the contribution to my work. In light of your recent difficulties, I have prepared you for a gift for my latest defense technology, the Arc Mine. It's based on my Arc Pylon, but it provides superb protection against intruders and those who fear of our efforts. I am certain the device that will serve you well. Mentioned Zelkov.
Seen on the slaughterhouse grounds. He is to be captured or killed on sight. We have the full compliance of the law and the City Watch. What's that?
Assassin! Help!
They won't let you in without a time card.
Someone, please!
You saw me die.
intruder has been seen on the slaughterhouse grounds. He is to be captured or killed on sight. We have the full compliance of the law and the City Watch.
Are you fucking kidding me? Do I really gotta say there's like no save points, that seems like?
You have to give me back food.
There you are.
So now I gotta save manually.
Die, damn it! Firing! You now! Assassin, help! Get around him! Clear the line! Come out, and I'll go easier. Guard, to me!
Please, help!
Down! Stand clear! Now! Get behind him! Careful! Someone! Over here! Open the alarm! Now! I got you! Don't let him get around here! Stand clear!
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Whoops. Oh my god, man. The R2 is slower. The Dunwall City districts. For more than 2 decades, the small number of slaughterhouses set along the Red Heaven outweigh the finer quarters of Dunwall due to the blood, rats, and stench occupied processing meat. Independent whaling ships brought by the occasional Leviathan, and barges delivered herds of blood oxen. The digital slaughterhouse might fold the disenmeshment by the number of stayed swiftly the same, producing the meat, leather, and grease byproducts brought needed across the capital city. When the Woodbury producing achievement was discovered, too, did the whaling trade promise, thriving in many uses for the much more volatile to find whale oil, with military security and military security users. And the early descent to Empress, Disman Talbon, brief reign. The well-known venture and eventual philosopher Anton Sokolov introduced a series of devices that will begin to see involvement across Dunwall, directed by Lord Master Hiram Burroughs. With the turn of events, the number of slaughterhouses quadrupled, and demand for fresh whales increased. Properly, many districts immediately to adjust to what was suddenly known as Slaughterhouse Borough, began to change. Our families moved away and to avoid the traditional fumes of runoff produced by the processing plants. Crime grew overnight, forcing the City Watch to double its efforts against Dunwall flames. So I'm going to save now.
What was that? Bring the alarm! Assassin, help! I got it! Eat this! A body. Someone will pay for this. Guards, come in now! Stand clear!
Sign the contract, and you'll be back at work tomorrow.
They won't let you in without a time card. But if you get us out of here, you can take mine. I'm not coming back. Open the gate, please. We still need to get past that wall of light contraption they put up. If you can shut it off, we can slip past the City Watch when the time is right. Is the wall of light down? You're free to go. Make your way out of this place. Here's the card, sir. I hope you burn this place to the ground. If you see a woman named Abigail Ames, she'll know what to do. She's a smart cookie.
What in the...
Let's see at the cam card. I'm just an asshole. I'm such an asshole.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Yeah, 1 second, guys. Yeah. Shop something. Okay. So how do I get in here? Okay.
Have you been in the chair already?
Yes. Signed right away.
Stupid idiot went after me like that. Fucking whales. It's so sad. Killing whales. Why? I mean, I get it's whale oil, but yeah. The resource.
Put your men, you'll collect your bonuses at sundown in my offices. Well
So,
done.
what do those idiots
The
want?
rest of you piss off.
Oh, what's in the hand? It seems just a lot more fun being Snoop. Meat locker.
I know what this is. A makeshift interrogation chair. Rothwild must be using it to coerce employees.
I undersigned agree to renounce the association with the employee union to abstain from discussing this matters at any time. To provide a report on the co-workers and encourage union's views, I agree that all agreements will be taken up in a bundle with Rothwild and his staff and a one open fire manner. Gerald Harper, Richard Wazner, A.J.A. Mondui, Sylvia, Protector, Lord Spinner, my midi class grandson. Section of the third drive specimen. It's almost a complete careful preparation of the lower diagram as Bombi goes through the observing saturation of the oil. The process contains its mystery. The mystery has weakened considerably since its capture and the outpost quite low. I have attached several simulators to the beast, and mine circuit increases output by 20%, and the suitable point of the whale. I might add, increasing the voltage will likely kill the creature. The further situation will have to wait to stronger specimen. For now, its music continues. There's no notes of Vince Monster were born a willing ship, a remarkably specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage, or possessed some minor variance in philosophy. On the second leg of the trip, East Travia, the crew hauled aboard a female some 42 in length, as the weight to weigh 35 tons, and the ship sank low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. Anyway, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut her into the massive nipples around her mouth, which within I found a row upon row of teeth, and baleen running upon the upper jaw. Through the broom-like structure, soon she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed.
While striking laborers, my generous offer stand.
Luca, we grabbed these from a sweeping overseers. Next whale carcass needs to be carving. Try planting them deep in the first. They ought to be tenderizing things real nice. Even if they don't, it'll be fun. Mind that you don't blow yourself up.
Hold it. We got a body.
Gotcha! Help! Die, hatfish!
Oh, he could be chums if you come out. Pinky promise. You're all mine. Someone get over here!
I hate those guys.
Come on out.
That's what the founder of Greaves Well House by aiming bribes to Greaves. On sea to secure the beast with hooks. Lines cast on the main ship from several smaller boats. Bios keep the whole whale from digging deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the oil, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. The moan and bellow from some time in the tube may get them onto the deck, and then lift them into the still floating overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to port to Dunwall, where the crew works on the creature slacking, punching off the fatty's part while she still lives. know I had pistol bullets. Should have used those.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
What shall we do with the striking worker? What shall we do with you, Miss Ames?
Come on, I'm down on you.
Stop playing and come out at once. Oh, I'll find
It says devices that make the whole whale service system. And it was said the purpose to squeeze more into precious food than when we draw catch. The device immune an instant death on the beast. If it's too much power to use, filling both tanks and activate the device distinguishes the life function of an instant. Painless and weak experience for a whale. Or at least a loss of additional venue that could be generated by speed as long as possible. So, and it's on the thing you found in the belly to catch it when the E4s were processing it. There were plenty of weird things in the whale gut. Never one of these things. I assumed it in the deep, and I think it's quite a while. Don't ask me how I can tell. I can't have any ideas to this might be. Please inform me. We covered the month of wind. I haven't seen it or the man that found it since then. Yeah. Rothwild, the changing the chairs and the meat locker fully powered. And they run tests and it runs on a few of the most popular collaborators. They spell out all that secrets very quickly. They seem to die usually after 4 treatments, so she's ready for whatever you need her. Your phone, my bill, butchered for them. Let's save real quick. Another one. At the Rothwild, the research and Abigail Ames has turned up nothing. She has no clue that we can leverage. Looking in the blank since her sister and mother. Her father died in the ownership of your sister about 10 years ago. As far as blackmail goes, she's got no secrets I can uncover. Going as an overseer, it seems not surprising since she's rejected her come her way. I don't think she's making a power play. She seems to genuinely have the best interests of laborers in mind. You know, their workers, seems that she really has them in thrall. They do so whatever she says, and their belief is her absolute. If something happens to her, as in like an accident or something, I expect they'll riot. Keep searching for a wrangle on her, but in the meantime, advise leaving her intact. It might be worth even sending some of her reforms. I know that doesn't suit you, but at least it would buy some time and get the workers back in here. The virtues still lacking the finer skills to keep the place unoptional. Your servant.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Killed 100 of your kind, and I'll kill 1,000 more before I'm done. Drain you, then feed you to my butchers. The mournful cries of the whales don't touch that lot. No, sir. They don't have hearts, I think. But by the outsider, I think I still have a small one. Shriveled and blackened as it may be. Yes, sing me a lullaby while I have another drink. Sing.
Somewhere, scum.
Fleet report for the month of Nets. The Dauntless sailed north 10 days to no result. Word is she restocked in Driscoll to pursue a large pod east of Morley. The Delilah's coming back fully loaded. No reports of lights or singing. Another sign of barristers lost it. The Huntress is in dry dock after a nighttime ramming on Pandisium.
How did you get
Engineers
in
looked
here?
at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale. Whatever it
You're
was, it was
down,
a very
huh?
odd-looking
What
one.
are you doing here? Who hired you? Was it the
No one did.
Was it the Regent? Tell me. You better have a reason.
I'm here for answers about the Delilah.
That's your mistake. I know you. You won't be taking me alive. I'll kill you now! I wasn't born into the chase.
You?
I clawed my way up. Someone get over there!
Dowd? What do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and... boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
Five injuries reported over a span of 1 week, supposedly resulting in 2 fatalities. I hate the butchers, dude. I can't fucking hear anything. It's so loud. It hurts my ears. Jesus. God damn, it's so loud. Yeah. Can't see it with
Time is short. Now, about the Delilah.
You're sailing in murky waters, assassin. Now, they say that ship was sold to Rothwild cheap by one of his business partners, a barrister, Arnold Timch. They plan to sell a portion of the whale oil on the black market, instead of giving it to the Lord Regent. Treason. Would that be why you're here?
My reasons are my own. The black market doesn't concern me.
Interesting. Because that's only half the story. Arnold Timch sold that ship to Rothwild because he was afraid of its namesake. Timch fell in love with a painter named Delilah. It was the scandal of the season. That shrunken old lecher acting like a giddy schoolboy over a nobody. A former serving girl from the Dunwall time.
Let me guess. It didn't end well.
It never does. But there's a mystery to this one. Something happened that frightened him very much. He dropped her overnight and sold the ship for a quarter of what it's worth. And Barrister Timch is not a man who scares easy. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask him yourself. But I very much doubt he'll tell you.
I guess we're done here. I'll meet you outside.
This is your last warning. If you are anywhere in the vicinity of Rothwild Slaughterhouse, get out now.
Die, damn it!
This is your last warning. If you are anywhere in the vicinity of Rothwild Slaughterhouse, get out now.
We gotta look at this. I'm gonna say it. Well, yeah, I have this video, so.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Run if you value your lives at all.
Is anything bothering you, Dad? I've seen you kill a man without ruffling his hair. You took out the whole neighborhood. Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Let's go. As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
Okay, guys, it's the end of that part for now. So if you like this video, please subscribe, like this video to help out. If you haven't already, I'm going to post notifications to never miss another episode. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.